Good afternoon. My name is Adeniyi again. For those just seen my video, I'm at a farm in Ilari, Ogun State, and it's a well-established plantain farm. You can see it's a well-established plantain farm. It's even got a house. Let me take you to that. Can you see? It's got a house there, right? Yeah. So what I want to show you is the viability. A lot of people tell you that plantain cannot survive in a place where it's intercropped. Well, there are different ways to intercrop plantain. The reason why people are scared of intercropping plantain with other crops is because of it has this way it aggregates. You can see the plantain at my back. It has one, I'm coming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's aggregated together. So these are the reasons why a lot of people think you can intercrop them. But what you know is now this is a cocoa, right? This cocoa, and it's currently being intercropped and it's growing fine, and there's even bigger ones like that. You can see this one is bigger. So I'm going to do a back video so I can explain a bit about this for you. But just as I've always said before, you won't see my face, but you're going to get the explanation that matters. Okay, so basically this is a cocoa and a plantain farm thriving together. Of course, the plantain are well curtailed, the plantains are well controlled, but then they are thriving together. You can say this is a cocoa tree, yeah, right, and this is another one, this is another one, and then they are being planted in a 4x4, 2x2 to 4x4. Of course, the 2x2 they are going to trim them, but the reason why the owner of the farm actually chose to want to go this route was because it allows the person to be able to later thin out those that are not performing well. So basically, you want to have this system in place because it saves you a lot of land wastage. Of course, the land is a sodic land though. I'm surprised that it's thriving very well because sodic land has quite a number of salts in it, but it's thriving all the same. What you need to do when you want to go into this kind of intercropping, you want to make sure that you select carefully. Cocoa and plantain had always done good. Likewise, cocoa and plantain always good. Likewise, plantain and oil palm. So you can have that, but what is the things you need to know to have a successful plantain or intercrop plantain farm? One, you can't plant at maximum capacity. It is very important. You can't maximum capacity of plantain per acre or high density plantain farming is 1,000 plantain stand per acre. That is high density. You don't want to have high density plantain farm if you're going to be intercropping it. Two, you want to make sure that you are going to trim the plantain as often as possible to ensure that it does not grow abnormally. Plantain has a habit of regrowing itself. You can say, like for example, this one now 2 died there, 1 died and then 2 came out in its stead. Now this is even lenient. Let me take it to someone that is even more severe. Like as it's dying, it's bringing out several at the same time. This is an example. I'm bringing you to this. This is one, right? That's a sucker. You can see that's under sucker. That's under sucker, and you can see 2 there as well. So now, when plantain dies, comes up with different child, and you want to control that so that it does not increase the number abnormally. 3, you want to make sure that as your plantain is coming out, you quickly study them to understand the maturity date, and then quickly harvest them once they are mature and cut down the stem. It is very, very important. It does not allow them stay longer than they ought to stay, and that helps you to thin out and clean up your farm. So out of all of this, if you can adhere to this and keep a neat environment like this, your intercropping is going to succeed and you have no issues at all. Your access to wealth is a gradual process. I've always tell you, agriculture is a profession of patience. You have to inculcate it and learn to have it. Don't be in a haste. Of course, there are a lot of people there that are actually collecting your money to do it for you. In a way, it's a great thing, but you should also have access to this land, own that land, own the product on it, and learn about it. Even though you invest in people, it's great. It's not bad that you invest in people. Just know about what you're doing, right? Don't just invest blindly. Know about what you are doing. There's no crime in that. And you realize that in no time, even though someone is making money on your behalf, you equally have a lot of control in it. This is just a summary of what you need to know to go into intercropping using a plantain farm, and either a cocoa, a cashew, or whatever it is you want to intercrop. You can intercrop it knowing all of this information. Of course, over time, as this cocoa increase and grow up, you would have to still trim or reduce the plantain further, or even kill it. Of course, there might be possibility like that, but in the meantime, while the cocoa is growing up, this cocoa now is just barely a year and a half or two. So you still have about 2 years more to 3 years to bring out commercial production. During that period, this plantain is still going to be yielding revenue. And when cocoa is ready to give revenue, you can kill the plantain. Your revenue has not stopped. It has only just transferred from one crop to another. Thank you. Okay, so let's subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're seeing this on YouTube, and if you're not seeing it on YouTube, try to be in connection with us. There's so much we can pass across to you.